Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the i3 2120. This is a dual core from 2011. It was a pretty low end CPU when it came out and it sure hasn't got any better with time. So join me as we take a look back at this now £3 CPU. The i3 launched with an MSRP of £120 in 2011 as a low-end basic computing CPU for things like internet browsing and basic productivity software like Word and Excel. It came equipped with 2 cores and 4 threads, clocked at 3.3 GHz. The lack of a modern architecture and only 2 cores really cripples the i3 nowadays, in gaming especially, as you'll see in the benchmark. Even compared to my own i5 3570K, which is only a year older, it lags behind really hard. It really is amazing what 4 cores can do for you with old computers. So without further ado, let's get into the benchmarks. Here we have Minecraft, which is running at 1080p on the fancy settings with my 970, and it's achieving an average of 61 FPS with 1% lows of 5 FPS and 0.1% lows of 3 FPS. But don't let that good average trick you. It was incredibly laggy, as you're probably going to see on screen soon. So here we have Dirt Rally 2.0 at 1080p on the high settings, in which it achieved 60 frames per second for average, 35 for 1% lows, and 12 for 0.1% lows. It was very good, except it was quite laggy sometimes, like Splitgate, but I don't trust these numbers. It was very laggy and I would avoid it actually. So next up we have City Skylines, which was running at 1080p all high settings, and it achieved an average of 42 FPS with 1% lows of 15, 0.1% lows of 7 FPS. This is a really good result, as you don't really need 60 FPS to play this game, and it only got down to those lows when you're zoomed in really far. Next up is CSGO. It achieved an average of 65 FPS on the benchmark map, and from the internal game, it achieved about 100 FPS with shadows set to high at 1080p and all other settings low, which is what I normally play on. CSGO's weird as MSA Afterburner doesn't like it, so I have to just guess with the average gameplay, so don't take my word for that, but it felt around 100. So next up I tested a new one in the roster, Splitgate Arena Warfare. It achieved an average of 80 FPS with 1% lows of 7 and 1%, 0.1% lows of 1 at 1080p on the low settings. But don't let that average trick you. Just like Minecraft, it was horribly stuttery unless I dropped it down to 720p on the very lowest settings, and even then, it wasn't great. So I would avoid this game if you have this CPU. It does not like it for some reason. So sorry about the lack of videos for a while. I've been away for the past couple of weekends, which is when I try to record these just because I have more time. And I've really been demotivated to make or record this video in particular. I don't know what it is. I'm just far more tired whenever I'm doing it, and I hope you guys understand because I think I might be taking a break from these sorts of videos, might be branching out to other ones. So just tell me what you think in the comments below and subscribe so you'll get catched up for the new videos I post. I'm going to try to do some more gaming oriented ones. Okay, thank you guys very much for watching. Comment about what you want me to do next, subscribe, and hit that like button, and see you in the next one. Bye.